What is up, you guys? It is Ramona, the Hot Mom Coach. Today, we're going to talk about clients who fail all do this. Now, somebody said consistency. That was close, but we've got 5 things here that I'm going to talk about when it comes to clients who fail and why, so you can avoid those pitfalls. Now, for the most part, my clients who win, as you see, you've seen the transformations, you've seen me constantly posting how well they're doing, but I also have clients who don't get results sometimes because I'm not a magician. If you don't put in the work, you're not going to miraculously just drop that. The clients who do follow my blueprint and actually do the things that I lay out for them have phenomenal success. They're crushing it. But there have been some who haven't been able to get to their goals, and I'm going to talk about the character traits that I always catch in these clients so then you can avoid these. So if this is you, okay, and if you're not a client or you're following some plan and you're not seeing results, I want you to pick out if you're making any of these mistakes because they are holding you back from getting to your goal. So these clients, they all do the same 5 things. 5 things I'm going to talk about. And today we're going to shine a light on it because if you're ready to stop that cycle, it's time to get brutally honest. Number one, the clients who fail, they all complain. Every one of them. I followed the diet for 5 days and I haven't lost weight. I worked out for a week and I look the same. This is so hard to be consistent on the weekend. Me. So hard to stick to my plan with the kids around. Boo-hoo. So let me ask you something. How long have you been piling on all that fat? How many months, how many years do you really think that being consistent for like 5 days and a week is going to magically undo all those years of bad habits? No freaking way. Okay, so you may have tried keto or fasting or some other fad crap, I don't know, in the past, and you may have lost like a bunch of weight quickly, but how long did that weight stay off? How much more did you gain back after you stopped doing those things and you realized that it wasn't sustainable? So complaining doesn't burn calories. It doesn't make it easier. It makes everything harder. It's like, you're carrying a backpack full of rocks and you're trying to go up a hill. It's not going to help you get to the top faster, right? Instead, it's going to make you hate the freaking climb and you're going to feel each step dragging even more. So think about all the energy you're wasting on things that you can't change. You're still going to need to move your body. You're still going to need to prep your food and make time for your workouts. So why not do it with a better attitude? So instead of saying, this is too hard, you can say to yourself, I'm getting stronger, right? Instead of saying, I hate this, you can say, I'm proud of myself for freaking showing up. Gratitude cannot coexist with complaining. They just don't. So start small, be thankful for your body, your health, and your chance to do better today. When you stop complaining, you're going to realize how much energy you've been wasting, energy that could be spent on crushing your goals. So take a moment to think about this, how lucky you are to even have this opportunity. Okay, some moms don't even get a chance to do this, to go and work out. So your body, as tired as it may feel, it can still move. Your mind, as stressed as it is, it still has a capacity to change. So that is a gift. Second, the second thing that clients who fail do, they win and then they dip. So this is funny, all right? You lose 10 pounds and then suddenly it's time to reward yourself. So you start skipping a few workouts here, a couple of extra treats over there, and before you know it, you've hit a freaking plateau or you're back to square one, right? Has anyone been through this? Does this sound familiar? Winning and then coasting is like a recipe for failure. Success feels good, right? But here's where most of the moms mess up. They confuse progress with arrival. So losing a few pounds or fitting back into your jeans, it's not the freaking finish line. It's a fucking checkpoint. Okay, so the difference between moms who succeed and the moms who fail, the winners will just keep going. They don't stop, they just keep going. So celebrate your progress, but do not take your foot off the gas. So think of it this way. If you're driving up a hill, you're not going to stop halfway and then expect to keep going up, right? You're going to stop. So build momentum and stay consistent. Let me know if this makes sense. So make progress your new normal. It's not a temporary high. Now, you need to reward yourself in ways that keep that momentum going. Like you can buy a new workout outfit, super fun, or plan like a day hike with your friends, go out for a walk with your friends, even freaking go walk in, window shopping, or you can take a fancy salt bath just to celebrate everything that you've done, all your hard work. You want to reinforce the habits that got you to your win instead of slipping back to your old patterns. So remember, consistency compounds. Every workout, every meal, every positive choice adds up over time. even if it's just 1%. So progress is not about perfection. It's about persistence. So you keep doing the things that are going to help you get to that big goal. So the third thing that the clients who fail all do, they don't tap in. So raise your hand if you've ever thought, I'm just going to figure this out by myself. Yeah, how's that been working for you? So moms who fail isolate themselves. They don't ask for help. They don't engage with the community. They treat this journey like a solo mission instead of tapping into the power of others who are walking the same path. So being a fit mom, you guys, it can be very lonely. Okay, I'm going to be honest, especially if you're surrounded by friends and by people who are unhealthy or out of shape. They're not going to understand your journey. They're not going to understand your choices, and they will probably constantly criticize you and make you feel like you're being obsessive. So I understand this, and this is why my closest friends are actually in other countries. So I tap into online communities and other fitness coaches who understand my path, my own community of moms who I freaking love. So lean in, ask for help. You can literally text me anytime and I'm going to respond. My clients know that. Anytime they text me, Rashid, you know that, I will respond. Nisha, you know that. So don't struggle in silence, okay? Because you may be struggling with something for a freaking week when I can give you the solution in a matter of seconds. So ask, reach out for advice, share your wins, whether it's big or small. This is your squad. Use it. Now, when you're part of a community, you have access to ideas, encouragement, accountability, things that you can't create on your own. So when you feel like skipping a workout, somebody else's post is going to, about them crushing their workout is going to give you the push that you need. If you feel overwhelmed with meal prep, another mom's hack might save you hours. So you don't have to do this alone. All right. In fact, you're going to go faster and you're going to go further if you have a squad with you. So number 4, the clients who fail, they don't set goals for themselves. No goals, no growth. If you don't know where you're going, you're going to just wander around aimlessly until you quit. Like, you guys, do you go on a road trip without a map? Do you get on a plane without knowing your destination? The moms who fail, they don't have any clear direction. And that's when it gets really tough because they're going to give up because they don't have this bigger vision that's pulling them forward. And this is why you're constantly looking for that external motivation, someone to keep giving you affirmations and to keep pushing you to do your workouts or your meal prep because you have no goals. You have no vision. So set goals that scare you a little bit. Those are good. Okay. Not just I want to lose weight, but I'm going to feel freaking amazing in those black jeans by March 1st. Specific. And then break it down backwards. How am I going to get there? What do I need to do? Weekly workouts, my meal prep. I need to walk 10,000 steps a day because goals are going to give you purpose, and purpose fuels action. Action is what's going to get you results. All right. So, one thing that you need to remember is that goals need to stretch you, but they shouldn't break you. Okay. So, if you're just starting out, don't fucking aim for 5 workouts a week. Focus on something that's achievable yet challenging, like doing 3 workouts a week. Okay. Or drinking more water every day, or increasing your steps by another 1 or 2,000 steps. Okay. Instead of, like, if you're normally just getting around 4 to 5,000 steps, don't try to jump to 10,000. Go for just 1 or 2,000 more. And that's how you slowly build up. Now, write your goals down. Better yet, share them in the group so we can all hold you accountable. And don't forget to celebrate those smaller milestones along the way. Okay, so each step forward is worth celebrating, you guys. Number 5, if you're still with me, number 5, the clients who fail give up too easily. You guys, life is a bitch, and it doesn't stop throwing shit at you just because you've decided to prioritize yourself. The kids are going to get sick, stuff decides to break down in the house, the holidays come around, like now, right? Moms who fail, they're going to let these things just knock them off course. They decide this is too hard and then they quit, right? So you need to shift your mindset. Instead of looking at obstacles as reasons to stop, you need to see them as opportunities to grow. Moms, every time I have faced something like really hard and I have overcome it, I reached a new level in my life. Honestly, I think challenges are just like little packages of growth. So your entire story is in your control, all of it. When it feels hard, you need to dig deeper. When you're tempted to quit, you need to remind yourself why you started. And when you think that you've hit your limit, keep freaking going. That's when real change happens. So think about this future version of yourself, the one who stuck it out, the one who pushed through, and the one who did not give up. What would she tell you right now? What would he tell you right now? Okay, chances are she'd tell you to keep going because she sees that every step that you took got her to win later. Okay, so resilience is not about never failing. It's about getting back up every time you fall. And moms, honestly, like you've already done freaking harder things in life, right? You freaking created life. So you're stronger than you think. Now, today is the perfect day to change your story. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today, as the clock ticks towards midnight, don't just make another empty resolution. Decide to become the woman who doesn't complain, doesn't quit, and doesn't coast. So here's your game plan for the new year. Number one, stop freaking complaining. Replace every complaint with a statement of gratitude. Number two, stay consistent. Celebrate your wins, but do not lose momentum. Don't take your foot off the gas. Number three, engage. Tap into your community, ask for help, and share your journey. Number four, set goals, create a vision that excites you, and break it into actionable weekly steps. And number five, be resilient. When life gets tough, push through. Okay, you are stronger than you think. So imagine this time next year. Are you going to be the woman who's still making excuses? Or are you going to be the woman who's inspiring others with her transformation? So the choice is yours and it starts today. So let's make 2025 the year that we leave the excuses behind and we step into the strongest, happiest version of ourselves. So if you're ready to step into the best version of yourself, you can apply for my coaching program through the link in the description or bio. I have helped hundreds of moms. You can see that all over my profile, all over my page. So I will reach out to you to see if I can help you become your best and if you can transform. So have the best new year, you guys, of your entire fucking life. I will see you next year.